What up, y'all? It's Aaron Spears, and I love Jross-tv.
What's up, y'all? This your boy Jross, hanging out in St. Louis with my cat Aaron Spears in town, hitting
What up?
drums for Usher tonight, y'all.
What up?
Hey, we got to do the interview in the car this time.
What up? We in the loo. What up?
What up?
Get at me.
Hey, Aaron, what's up with you, boy?
Hey, man, I'm chilling, man. How you feel, Jay? Good?
I'm straight in the arrow, boy.
Good.
Hey, but hey, now we just left the Texas Roadhouse, y'all. This boy can eat.
Yes, sir.
But I tell you one thing, he can also play. And my question to him was, at the joint was, like when you were a kid growing up, and did you feel like you had that special something that just gave you the impetus or gave you that power to get up them drums the way you get at?
Hey, man, you know, I was telling you earlier, man, like I really, it's hard to call exactly what it is. I mean, I realize and I recognize, man, I'm blessed with something special, but it ain't, I can't even, you know, explain what it is, man. My mom would just say, it's the anointing. I mean, you know, but I mean, it's a blessing, man. I'm thankful that cats recognize that it's something special, or they feel something different, or feel something special when I play, man. I'm just thankful for it.
Hey, so when did you realize that, you know, that you wanted to be a drummer, and then you were well on your way to accomplishing, following that dream?
Man, for a long time, honestly, man, I really was just, I was cool with just playing weekends or playing with the Gideon band, you know, back at the house, and you know, that was just my heart, my desire. You know, I was just working a regular job, and you know, just doing whatever it was that I could do to make sure I keep the lights on. And you know, I had hopes and dreams of doing it, but as far as getting into it, I really didn't know exactly how to make that happen, to be honest. You know, so I was really blessed when I met different cats and was networking with different people, man, and like Gerald, and basically, well, I don't know if a lot of cats know this, but for me, the thing that changed my situation was when I met Gerald and gave him a copy of the Gideon Band CD. Man, he actually was listening to it in his hotel room when Usher's musical director, Valdez Brantley, came in and was like, yo, who is that that's playing the drums? Who is that? You know, that cat right there, who is he? You know, asking about me, and then they hit me up and asked me if I was interested in doing a gig, man, and you know, God just kind of worked things out from there. So, I mean, I say all that to say, man, like, you just never know, man, what God has in store for you, honestly. If you just stay focused, man, and keep, you know, understand where it all comes from. A lot of people think that it comes from, you know, if I get real tight and I'm like the best dude in the world, man, I'll get every gig, and you know, that's cool. It kind of helps, you know, to be on your game, but it ain't gonna happen unless God wanted it to happen, man. So just stay focused.
Hey, now, growing up, how much support did you get from your mom and dad?
Man, my parents were the absolute greatest. My mom, it's funny, man, because I look back on it now, man. My mom asked me all the time, did I ever think that it would be like this? You know, I remember going to music stores, buying sticks and drum heads and, you know, stuff for my drums, lug. I mean, you know, just whatever I needed for my drums. I remember, you know, doing that a lot. And my mom was always there, you know, taking me to the store. My dad would take me and, you know, make sure that I had the things that I needed in order to, you know, to succeed, in order to practice, in order to get better. Even though it was loud, and I'm sure, man, it was definitely loud at my house. I mean, I would let my drums have it. If I was happy, I would play. If I was sad, I would play. If I was mad about something, I would play. You know, whatever it was. And the only time I didn't play is when Mom got smart, and she would punish me from playing the drums. Like, I would take a whipping in a heartbeat, even though it would kill me, it would hurt. But as long as I could play, you know, I was pretty happy. But things started changing. She realized, like, that was, you know, what hurt me more than anything else. It wasn't playing outside, or it wasn't, you know, not being able to watch TV. It was playing drums would really, you know, that would be like the ultimate punishment. So she would take that away from me, man. It kind of helped me a lot. But my parents definitely were super supportive.
Oh yeah,
super supportive.
Now you mentioned the word networking. Now, how important is it for musicians to network?
Man, it's extremely important. If this is, you know, what you want to do, man, it's good to be able to talk to cats that are doing what you're doing. You know, whether it's via, you know, Facebook or Twitter, or, you know, don't be afraid to ask questions. And don't be offended if the person don't hit you back as soon as you want them to. I get a lot of requests, and I get a lot of you know, people hit me up, ask me questions, and I really do try to get back, you know, to cats as soon as I can. But sometimes it's hard, man. It's a lot of jobs coming through, but it's definitely important to be able to do that, to holler at people and just say, hey, man, what do you think about this? Or, you know, how would you handle this particular situation? I mean, you just gotta talk with whoever you can in order to get to where you want to get to. It's important.
Yeah, once again, y'all, we're in downtown St. Louis, outside, right? Getting all the background ambient noise, but it's all good.
What up?
Sitting out here with Aaron Spurs. First of all, before we go to the next question, I want y'all to see Aaron gave my son a pair of his signature series sticks. Where you at, JJ Shaw? Oh, yeah. Yep. That's the next Aaron Spurs right there, y'all. But all right, getting back to it though, Aaron, now, you got a lot of folks coming up under you now. What would your advice be to them as far as like being able to be on the road, how to handle the money, all, you know, just stuff people don't really pay attention to?
Man, I would say, I'm gonna tell you, and I was a victim of this myself, man, to be honest with you. The first time, man, that I was out on the road, for me, man, it was just more money that I had ever made in my life.
Yeah.
So I honestly, man, I spent so much bread just blowing it on, I can't even tell you, even to this day, what sneakers, clothes, just fantasizing, man, just on whatever. At the end of the day, man, when that tour was over, I think I probably had like maybe 2, maybe 3 checks. I had been out for like 4 or 5 months,
right, getting
paid every week. Definitely blew that whole run, man. I blew that, man. I learned a very important lesson then and there about how important it is to save your money, because in this business, it's seasonal. It don't happen every single. It don't happen every single time. I mean, you don't get it. It's not like a job that you're gonna work 52 weeks out the year.
Right.
You know what I mean? Some people are blessed to be able to do that, but it don't happen like that all the time. So it's so important that you hold on to your bread, man. Put your money away. Save it for a rainy day. Don't spend all you got, man. You just want to make sure that you got something to show for it at the end of the day. Yeah. Super important. I can't stress that joint enough.
And what about trust between you and your significant other?
Oh,
how do you develop that?
Dude, communication is the key. I'm kind of hyped, man. I'm really, really excited. I'm thankful, man, that God put somebody in my life, man, that really cares about me. You know, not Aaron Spears, the drummer that plays, you know, with whoever. She just cares about me, man. And the way that we stay connected is just our communication, whether it's, you know, text message, or whether it's phone call, whether it's Skype, whether it's iChat, FaceTime, you know, whatever. Like, it's just important to make sure that that thing is, your communication is intact. Like, it's definitely possible. I mean, I'm not a pro at this. I'm still kind of new, but I mean, I believe with communication, man, it's definitely possible.
All right, y'all, that's Aaron Spurs. We're going to get another interview with him later on if it's possible. He got to make it to that 4:30 sound check, and it's cold in St. Louis right about now, baby. So we're going to roll up. We up out here, y'all. Peace.
Peace.